Hi there, it's Christian Youngren with Kaizen Automotive Consulting, bringing you more best automotive practices. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to smoothly transition from the automotive demonstration drive to your vehicle write-up in an effective, non-confrontational way that also adds urgency to your sale. And the best part is, it's so easy because all you do is ask your guests a question and then you let their actions give you the answer. Now, what's this technique I'm talking about? Well, that's what we're going to find out next. If this is your first time to our channel and you want to improve your automotive selling skills, learn how to use psychology to close more car deals, and receive unbiased dealership vendor product and service reviews, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and then turn on the bell. That way you never miss out on learning anything new. Okay, let's go to work. One of the easiest and most effective trial closes in the car business is the post-demonstration drive trial close. Now, this occurs when you and your guest are on the way back from your demonstration drive together. Now, I'm going to assume that you've met your guest and you've created a good first impression. You've found common ground together, which allowed you to be able to ask questions with the guest that helped identify needs and wants. That allows you to be able to do a customized presentation. You can tailor it to your guest needs and wants, and that way you're only talking about the things they care about. Now, during the presentation, you went ahead and made sure you landed in the driver's side and you asked your guest to jump in the passenger side. And this helped you seamlessly take off for a demonstration drive so you could show this guest all the benefits and features and advantages this vehicle has to offer. Now, at the halfway point, you went ahead and jumped out and you finished your presentation and you allowed your guests to go ahead and drive the vehicle, because after all, it's for them. Now, on the way back, you've already got a pre-designated spot that you're going to ask this particular trial close question. And it just goes like this. Samantha, if this is the car for you, just go ahead and pull it up front here. Now, if this isn't and you want to look at something else, just go ahead and park it over here and we'll find a car that better suits you. And that's it. What makes this so easy and customer friendly at the same time is you've asked Samantha just to do one or two simple things. It's non-threatening. There was no commitment involved. You just simply said, pull it up front if it's the one for you, and just park it over there if we need to pick another one out. Now, let's go ahead and run through the scenarios. If she parks it over there, well, she's just indicated to you through her actions that maybe this is not the vehicle for her and she'd like to pick another vehicle out. So you just simply ask some questions and start the selection process over again. Now, our hope is she pulls it up front. She pulls it up front and it indicates that she likes the car. That'd be the hope. And then we're going to get out and let her wander around for a little moment and kind of absorb the vehicle and kind of take the moment in. And then we're going to ask her a very simple question. Non-threatening, non-committal. We're just going to say, Samantha, you'd probably like to go inside and see how this fits in your budget, right? And our hope again is that she says yes. And if she does, we're just going to simply pull the keys and say to her, you know what? Let me pull the keys and then let me double check one more time to make sure that this vehicle isn't spoken for. I just want to make sure it's still available and somebody else hasn't put down a deposit. Now, if they ask you deposit, why did we drive it? Is it sold? What do you mean? You could just simply say, well, we've got a lot of salespeople that are working here, and obviously we could have had somebody that was looking at it online and it's been promised and somebody's taken a deposit, or maybe a prior guest that was in here 2 or 3 days ago looking at the vehicle is called in and management for some reasons approved to go ahead and let them put a deposit on their credit card. So just let me double check one more time. Just gives them a little subtle reminder that the vehicle could be spoken for, because after all, it's not a fib. It could be. Now, what if she says, no, I don't want to go inside and work figures? Well, now we've got a little larger issue, because it's difficult for anybody to make a good informed decision without all the numbers. I mean, you've got vehicle information and then you've got pricing information, and we want them to have all of it so we can go ahead and deliver this car today. So what could we do in that situation? Well, there's a I want to think about it rebuttal that works terrific in this particular moment. And it just simply goes like this. Samantha, sorry, of course you need to think about it. I haven't given you enough information not to think about it. Here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to do a quick proposal with all the figures. And that way when you go home to consider it, you'll have all the information you need to make a good informed decision. How's that sound? And that should do the trick. I mean, if you can do this quickly, then the guests shouldn't have any issues with going inside, because after all, they like the vehicle, and you're just logically helping them and helping them work through maybe some anxieties or some unfound fears that the guests have got, and for whatever reason, they're not moving forward. But that's our job, is to really help them and maybe save them from themselves in these situations. Well, there you have it. How world-class automotive sales professionals transition from the vehicle demonstration step over to the write-up, all without asking any of those rapport-killing commitment questions that we were taught to ask in the 90s. Now, there's one caveat. You have to be on the demonstration drive. So if you'd like to learn more about automotive vehicle presentations and demonstration drives and how you can have your guest want you to drive along with them, go ahead and check out one of the videos that's going to be coming up right about now.